you can accelerate your healing in the dream world. You can accelerate your avatar, your physical body in this realm when you do it in the astral realms, right? So I want to share something that we know about subconsciously and just bring it up to the forefront. So before I get into it, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Muna. My energy name is Kayo Moon. I am a spiritualist and energy healer. I've been doing and sharing content about lucid dreaming, energy work as far back as 2011. I'm new to TikTok, but I'm not new to social media. So I wanted to share today something that is just so intriguing that we need to like have more conversations about, and to make people less afraid and also make it less mystical, and also make it less about something that's like a uh, just a trend. This is something that since the ancient times we've been doing in the physical realm, where we're healing our physical body, but we're doing it in the dream world. The time in the dream world is different from the time in the physical body, right? I came across this work, many years ago, and I found it, just like a lot of us back in the day, before we had YouTube, before we had social media, you had to go basically to the books, or you had to join groups to learn about a lot of this stuff to do with like lucid dreaming, uh you know things to do with like astral projection. So the first books that I found was the Robert Monroe Institute. Okay, and he was the one who coined out of body experiences, OBE. He was the first teacher in pretty much North America to do like field notes. He documented in 3 books what happened to him, and how he was able to use frequency, he was able to use music to get out of his body, and then what he saw in these realms and how he accelerated himself, right? And that concept just really blew my mind at the time. Another teacher, he's very controversial, but he was like a anthropologist, Carlos Castaneda. And one of his books that I love, and I read and listen to the audio at least once a year, is The Art of Dreaming. The Art of Dreaming, he gets into like what one of the most interesting things, where he reveals also how this universe is predatory. This universe is predatory. A lot the things about this universe, even including in Robert Monroe's book, it talks about how that we're powerful beings, that we're capable of so much, right? Especially when we have out of body astral experiences, right? And the other part is how predatory this universe is for our emotions. So a lot of times what keeps us stuck in cycles in our mental memories is our emotions, right? You see a child will have so many happy experiences, so many happy days, right? But they'll have that one bad experience, and it will trump you know at least 5 years of like happy memories. Just that one bad memory is imprinted in their energy body, it's imprinted in their memory, it's imprinted in their whole being. Okay, and for the rest of their life they're going to repeat that one memory over and over again and think, I had like the worst childhood ever, right? Because this happened to me, right? And not invalidating anyone's trauma. I have so many milestones of that, right? But we need to talk and communicate in a way like, okay, we're going to have this incredibly strong, resilient mindset, right? Things are going to happen to us because they revealed in these books and a lot of these teachings that this is a predatory universe. This is a universe where when we arrive in this physical realm, it's literally like everything wants to attack us, especially if you carry a lot of light, right? If you carry a lot of love, if you're a heart-centered being, you know, you are here to do so much light work for this world, for this universe. The culture, the community that I was born and raised in, it's not like they're against the work that I do or what that I do. It's just, it's almost like they had a reset, right? We were once connected to very ancient community, very ancient languages, right? I'm talking about the Kushite people, the people that in the eastern part of Africa, right? From North Africa all the way down. A lot of us had so much to do with the mystery school, especially with the ancient Egyptians. They used to go to a place called the Land of the Gods. And now, at the time, they called it Puntland. And Puntland was known as far as China. Even in the 15 or the 1400s, there's a general in China that came all the way down to this area of East Africa, area of right now, present day Somalia, also called as Puntland, right? This place was known as the land of gods. What was it that they were teaching there? We don't know. But I can guarantee it was a lot of stuff to do with mystery schools, right? So, how does a whole community have this, important place, and all of a sudden a reset happens? Now everybody doesn't remember, the population doesn't remember, the community doesn't remember. And anytime any people from this background tries to do something different, they get shunned, right? They get ostracized, they get excommunicated within their community. Oh, you're no longer, part of our religion, you're no longer part of our people, you're doing something scary, this is all, dark, whatever, right? But it's literally part of our heritage. Much of the indigenous communities have so much tech that they left behind to teach their, descendants about the art of dreaming, the art of lucid dreaming and having OBE. And one of the tools is like it's shaped in a crescent moon, right? It's like a pillow that holds your neck up. The whole thing with lucid dreaming is keeping your spine straight. Your physical body needs to have a straight spine. That way you're easily able to recall your dreams, and you're also easily able to heal and work on yourself in the astral realm. Like I was saying earlier, the time in the spirit world, in the astral world, is completely different because we only get 24 hours. They get different time there. It's not linear time. Everything is accelerated or slowed down. So you're able to release and heal a lot of karma, a lot of things that affected you in your physical avatar, in your physical body, right? You can go into the dream world, you can go into lucid dreaming, you can go in the out of body experiences. What holds back, and I just want to spend in the last few minutes, have a break, drink something. This is just matcha. What holds back people from coming out of their body? And this is all revealed in the work with Robert Monroe, and he established the Monroe Institute with also Carlos Castaneda. What prevents us is fear. As soon as we start thinking about, I'm going to come out of my body, I'm going to start lucid dreaming, what happens? Nightmares, uh, entity attacks. It's like all of these scary things start happening. Why? Because, again, this is a predatory universe. It was set up for you to stay imprisoned in your body, right? So once you start recognizing, hey, this prison, this physical form, I can actually come out of it. I can actually come out of it and go play around in the universe. I can go to different dimensions, multi dimensions, different realities, right? But as soon as you start thinking about it, as soon as you start working towards it, so many things happen, right? That emotionally, literally feels like you're being re traumatized. All these old memories, especially when you're meditating and trying to lucid dream, all these things start coming back, start coming back. So, what you have to do is train the body, right? Maybe in learning somatic energy techniques, train the body to calm its emotions, reprogram yourself, become, like they say, be like a child. When you learn something new, you need to make it fun, you need to make it exciting, because the brain needs that, right? You learn things faster when it's fun. You don't learn it when it's like a chore, right? So when you're learning something new, especially when it comes to lucid dreaming, astral traveling, make it fun, make it playful, make it light, right? Because it does get scary, but that's just the beginning. And I'm going to share in another video how to not be scared and to do it in a fearless, courageous way. So thank you for checking me out, and I'll be sharing more content soon.